Michigan State beat reporter for the Detroit News. His video has been seen millions of times now. Matt, thanks so much for the time, my friend. First and foremost, describe for me what, from your vantage point, what was going on in the tunnel after that game.
Yeah, I mean, chaos is the one word I used right away because, as you guys probably know, that it's really narrow, kind of narrow in that tunnel, and when all the players are in it, you don't really see that well down the hill, because it goes downhill to the field. And really, it started as the interview room for us is right next to the visiting locker room. So we had just kind of gotten there a couple minutes early, and the players, you saw them start to come up, and you're just hearing a lot of trash talking back. And so it was kind of like, well, I'm just going to wait, see what's happening. And really all I saw coming at me was a mass of players in Michigan State uniforms. That's all you could really see. And then at some point you realize, wait a minute, they're fighting or something's going on, because there was only the one Michigan player at that point. It was hard to really pick him out of the mass of Michigan State players, and then it just kind of spilled right into the area we were at. It happened to fall kind of right in front of us, and then that's when you got a good look at the fact that there was a Michigan player on the ground at that point. And then people are getting up, and you kind of saw something going on at the other end of the other side of the tunnel, which apparently I think is the video we've seen from other people of the potential helmet swing there. So it was all happening at once. A lot of screaming and yelling, obviously. So chaos is the best word I can come up with of what was going on for a couple of minutes there.
Hey, Matt, I'm not sure if you were able to hear anything prior to coming on with us, but one of the things that I thought that fight was to me, and it just kind of really encompasses where this rivalry has become. Like, I think this rivalry brings out the worst in people, and it's totally toxic. I even call out myself. Like, this rivalry, as a Michigan guy, brings out the worst in me, and I'm not sure when this happened. When this crossover happened, I feel like this rivalry is completely toxic now, where both sides just completely hate each other. What's your perspective on it? You've been around a long time.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I feel like that I guess it ramping up a little bit did happen right around, the whole little brother thing and Dan. And here's the thing about it, we've done the whole little brother thing ad nauseum. Whatever, we get it. But I think Mark D'Antonio was one of the first coaches in a while, and for me certainly, that really made it clear that to him, this rivalry was the most important thing, but not just like, you just had to win that game and that was it. His belief was if you were going to be able to beat Michigan and control this rivalry, that meant you were also a championship team. And I think that's why he made it such a big deal, right? And Mike Hart certainly helped him in that sense, but just from that point, I don't know if from there it seems like it has just become, as you said, it's just more toxic, more nasty. You see a lot of the former players kind of jumping in with it too. To me, that's probably the point. I'm not going to say, it's Mark D'Antonio's fault or it's Mike Hart's fault. I don't know if it's anyone's fault. It's just that from that point on, it feels like it's gotten to be more and more every year. Is it because Michigan State started winning and Michigan
couldn't take it?
They controlled it for a long time,
right.
So maybe that's the realization of, we have to start putting this in the level of Ohio State. I don't know. It's hard to say why, but it certainly has. It's had that feel for quite a while now, and that's, to me, you go back around then is when it started to turn that